Hey, what's up, beautiful bosses? I'm Jay Marie, and in today's video, I just want to talk to you guys about some of the ways you can best manage your money, given different type of accounts that you can set up in order to do so. So if this is the type of content that you guys like, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe down below, and smash that thumbs up button and share this with others. I would really appreciate it. I'm still new here on YouTube, so I'm trying to build a community of just like-minded women who are all trying to pay off debt, save, invest to ultimately build financial freedom and live life on their own terms. All right, so let's get into this video. So these are the different ways that I manage my money to be able to reach my financial goals and manage my money the way I want to manage it. So first things first. The first thing I do is make sure I have a primary checking account. With this checking account, this is where all of my money gets funneled into. Any extra money I have coming in, any paychecks, everything gets funneled into this account. So make sure you start off with a primary checking account. But also make sure with that checking account that they are not charging you any fees and that you have overdraft protection turned off. Because if you don't have any money in your account, you don't want them to be able to charge you any type of overdraft fees because they're still taking money out of your account. So make sure you get that turned off and you have a no fee checking account. All right, so now I'm getting all of my money routed into this account. Every time I get paid, my direct deposit goes directly into this checking account. After that, the next thing I have set up is a high yield savings account. That's the second account. With the high yield savings account, I transfer money from my checking account to my savings account as soon as I get paid. That goes towards my emergency fund. I keep this in a high yield savings account with Ally Bank because right now interest rates are pretty good. They're paying about 3.4% on the money that I have in there right now. So right now, if you're using any of these big banks to save your money instead of a high yield savings account like an online bank, you are missing out on some interest right now because they're paying over 3%. Versus a lot of these banks that's only paying about 0.03%, if that. So that's maybe 1 cent on $10,000 versus $100 something. Keep that in mind. Okay, so that's the second account. I use a high yield savings account for my emergency fund, and I route money out of that checking account into this high yield savings account. After that, I also use my high yield savings account for other short-term goals that I have. Some of my goals currently, besides my emergency fund, is saving up for a new house. So I keep an account in there for that, and also saving up for car repairs because that's inevitable. It will happen. So the reason why I love my high yield savings account also is because I can create multiple accounts, multiple savings account buckets for different goals. So after you set up a high yield savings account, because we're not saving at these regular banks no more, that ain't paying us nothing. So after you set up your high yield savings account and you start prioritizing saving up for an emergency fund or any type of short-term goals that you have, make sure you're using a bank that will allow you to set up multiple accounts within one account and have separate goals for the different things that you're doing. You don't want to keep all of your money in just one account, and that way then you don't know where this money is going to and what you're using this money for. So make sure you're keeping your money separated into different accounts for the different goals that you have. That's the second way that I'm managing my money. The third thing I'm doing is also every time I get paid, I set up my employer to automatically pull 15% out of my gross pay every 2 weeks when I get paid. That will go directly into my company 401k. So that way I can invest automatically. I don't see that money by the time it hits my direct deposit. The money is already taken out, and that's forcing me to invest for my future. So these are the different type of accounts that I am using to reach my financial goals and also be able to better manage my money. So just to recap, I use a checking account to have all of my money get routed into that account. After that, I set up a high yield savings account online. With that high yield savings account, I save towards my emergency fund. I also am saving towards a new home purchase, and I'm also saving towards car repairs. I use Ally online. They offer Zelle, so you can transfer money between Zelle anytime you need to. So that's one of the perks of it. Also, they're paying about 3.4% right now. So I'm earning income on the money that's just sitting in the bank. And also another benefit of this account, I can set up multiple accounts within this savings account, and there's no fee. There's no minimum to keep this account open. So that's where I'm keeping all of my savings accounts. After that is I set up my investment account with my employer. They're offering a 7% match. So as long as I contribute at least 7% to my investment account 401k, they will match another 7%. People, this is free money, so make sure you're not missing out on it. Okay, so these are the type of accounts that I use to best manage my money and reach my financial goals for the new year. Tell me some of the accounts that you are using to manage your money and how are you best doing that. Until next time, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.